And we have a special guest. My wife is going to introduce him. Watch, you can see the slideshow of all the kids' work. And so what we want you to do today is focus on the message he's going to bring to y'all. Think of some questions you want to ask him. He's a really talented artist. And Mrs. Bush is going to now introduce him. Thank you for coming.
To celebrate the life and work of Mr. Midland, CIANNI, who has come today. He is a metal artist, and you have seen in the cafeteria all of his work that he has displayed in the glass window of this month. You've gotten to see it. The cover of robot, you have to see it. It has a name. He made the robot just for us, so we could see it. And have it displayed in our window. We are enjoying his sculptures. He has sculptures in town and Aiken. I don't know if you've ever realized what you were looking at. So the SRS has a thing that stands up as a sculpture. That looks like maybe a nuclear thing, little atoms going around. He created that. There's one in the Whiskey Alley, something similar to that. And then all the stuff at St. Mary's Catholic School, all the metal work has been done by him, contracted for him to do. So he shares his exceptional skills as a metal artist in Aiken County Schools by allowing us to have his artwork displayed for a month. He's done this before each spring right now. He has a project with ants that I'm hoping he'll tell you about. And he loves to offer workshops, and he's looking for people who want to learn his craft of working with metal art. So interesting. Remember that. We appreciate you taking the time to come to us. Will you please welcome, por favor, Señor CIANNI?
Thank you for the time to come here and discuss about art. I'm really enthusiastic about seeing what you guys' opinions are on art and what you guys like to do or what kind of stuff you guys like. Then you're going to get rid about me. I came from Guatemala when I was 17 in the United States. And then I saw a lot of stuff that we throw in the trash here in the United States. And I got the idea to get some stuff out of the leftovers and start making art. I have a collection of art since 1983. And I'm planning to make a museum in Aiken, the first private museum. It will have a recycling metal art. I'm a metal craftsman, and I can build anything in metal. Anything. From a chair, a lighting fixture, a car, anything. So I learned that through my youngest years and worked for a company who made lighting fixtures for hotels around the world. So I had the opportunity to make art, furniture, lighting from South America, Dubai, Egypt, Europe, all United States, and a lot of casinos and venues. So my expertise is to make monster chandeliers. That's what my expertise. I have 2 years of architecture, and everything I do it with drawings. I draw it first, then I get scales, and then I get all my materials cut, precise, and then I weld anything. I weld aluminum, stainless steel, bronze, brass, cast iron, meat, thick, stick, mixed stick, and thick meat. So basically all the welding and also soldering. All days they used to make all the lanterns out of bronze with soldering. I did that for a lot of years. I worked a lot with bronze and stainless steel and aluminum. So please, if you guys got questions, just raise your hands and I'm welcome to ask anything you guys like. I have made this, if someone can tell me, estimate how long it takes me to do this? Anybody else? It took me about 7 hours from scratch. So I got a lot of skills because I've been working in metal for 45 years. So every time I see a piece of part, I always got an idea to do something with it. You know, I'm kind of cuckoo with it. I really like to see reuse of objects. If you see this, this is from a birthday for someone there. I found it in a trash can. So I saved it because I know I'm going to do something with it. So I keep a lot of stuff like pieces of electrical cable covers, shocks, brakes. I use a lot of things to do art. The idea is not just collectible, it is to create something different with it. So I do reuse. I reuse all kinds of materials or leftovers. Right now, I just was making something. I'll show you right now. From a can, a regular can. Flower. Really simple. I made a whole bouquet out of flower, and it looks just amazing. So I want to inspire you, all of you, you guys in art, to have the opportunity to develop your mind about creating things with things that people throw away. We have a lot of ways in the United States. If you see the junkyards, full of junk that people throw every day because they don't have an idea what you can use it for. One day I'm going to tell you this story. One day I went to the junkyard to sell some junk, real junk. And I saw 6 robots, armed robots, you know, for manufacturers. Someone threw it away. I couldn't get a handle on it because they already sold it to the junkyard. And I said, I mean, they don't know what they throw it away, you know. I wish I had one of those arms so I could build something beautiful. But so bad. That's the way this country is. You know, you don't need it, throw it away by another. You know? So I want to put in your minds little things. Other people throw it away. You can make beautiful things with your hands and your imagination. Because this don't have no limit. Your creation is no limit. And the most important thing is that you're using your hands and your mind to build. So my idea is to plant a seed in your head. The seed is to see our future without not much recycling. You can make, even in museums, you see, there's a lot of artists who has incredible pieces of art out of recycling. So I see, my seed that I'm going to plant in your head is anything you see from now on, think about it. Think about what you guys can make with it, and you can put it on your wall, on top of your table, beside your bed, something you create, something you can do with your own hands, with your own imagination. And you don't need to be a drama, you don't need to be an expert, you don't need to know a lot. It is a real simple thing. For kids, it's perfect. You know? But when you started doing this, you started creating bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's how I came to create this horse. I create lamps bigger than this room for higher Dallas, Texas. It's still there. I made it in 1999. and it weighs 14,000 pounds, one centimeter. How I did it? Drawings first, and 30 sections in order to put them up in the ceiling. And the ceiling is at 3 times this high. So everything can be possible. So I'm like you guys. I just want to do things. I want to draw things. I want to create things. And that's the way I'm doing now is preparing a place. So I'm going to have my own private museum. I got about 160 pieces, unique pieces that I create through 30-some years. I created, and people want to buy it from me. I didn't want to sell it. It's my collection is something that I love to do for me. And original, when I started making it, I never thought that people would like my art. I thought about people, it's just recycling, you know, who's going to care about recycling? It's trash. That's the way I thought. There's a lot of people that think that, it's just trash, you know, it's just leftovers. But I'm going to tell you guys, for the 30-some years that I made this collection, thanks to my wife, I started showing to people my art. And I didn't thought it was valuable. I never thought it was. I thought it was, it's a piece of art. Who cares? It's a piece of art. You know, nobody cares. But my wife says, oh, why did we make a gallery? Let's put them in a gallery. And I said, I'm ashamed to put my stuff in a gallery. And she commended me and we did it. And it was a successful. Then we made a bigger exposition in California. It was more successful. And when we moved here in 2006 and 2008, I went to Acre of the Arts and I showed my photos of my pictures. And the first thing that they told me, oh, that's not art. You're not a painter. You're not a sculptor. It's not art. I said, okay. I walked away with my head down. I went to Colombia, and someone told me it's a conference in Colombia. I went and showed my pictures to Colombia of my art, and they told me, oh, no, this is for beginners. You're a professional. You cannot be here. I'm not professional. I just only have my art. I want to show the people. So somebody get interested in Colombia, and they hired me to have an exposition. And it took me a year to prepare for this exposition in 2012. I got a lot and I got a studio, so 2,000 square foot of studio where I can put my art. I'm kind of real peculiar to do things. I like to do things my way. I like to do my robot my way. I don't copy nobody. I don't like to make Superman, Iron Man. It's those arts already exist. I like to do things that nobody has. So I took my art and they give me the opportunity in Colombia at 701 Contemporary Arts. It took me a month to set up my pieces of art. By the time I'm supposed to be there 30 days, and I'm ending having it for 3 months because it was so much people. 75,000 people came to see my art. That's a lot of people. I count the record in assistance, I count the record in creativity, I count the record in unique, and I count the record on display. So I got 5 different records that I caught in Colombia. They paid me well just to show it. Whoa. That wasn't the thing I was thinking back when I started doing my art. So I want to tell you guys this because you guys never know. You guys can do things that eventually value a lot in your name value a lot. That's important. So I started when I have like 20 20 some years, and now I'm 64, and I'm getting ready to put my own museum. And I still have the same pieces they used to have when I started making. And I'm going to have also a gallery, so I can assist a lot of you guys, because I'm going to give, we're going to give classes, we're going to give workshops. We want to do teaching music, art, drawing, sketching, welding, you know, sheet metal classes. We are trying to do it like a little school of the arts, so everybody can come and do it free. I'm not going to charge nothing, because I know what it takes to do art. You know how much it costs? Nothing. Just comes your imagination, your creativity, and you're willing to do something. So I want to inspire all of you guys. Next time you're going to throw things in the trash, look at twice. I saw some artists that do beautiful art out of cardboard left over from boxes. Beautiful pieces. A lot of people use wood, ceramic, bricks, blocks, wood leftovers, paper, plastic wires, you know. It's just the way you want to create things. And the other thing is more important than anything. Don't copy nobody. Please. Oh, I want to do Mickey Mouse. No. Mickey Mouse is someone already has the idol for Mickey Mouse. Don't make Mickey Mouse. Oh, I want to make an Iron Man. No. Be unique. Create your own creation. That's most important than anything. And art, that's what the body is. It's something unique. If I want to see this horse, in every store, what's the value? $29.99, $30, because they make it by hundreds. We cast it and reproduce. They can make hundreds of it, even the plastic. Now with the 3D printer, they can make hundreds of them. But no, this horse is only one. I made it with my own hands. I carved it with my own hands. And this is I tell me right here, it says how many hours of my work took me to do this horse. That's what the value is. So that's really important that you guys understand. The value of your art is when you are unique. When your creativity, you develop your creativity. Our minds, every single mind is different. And we see the world different. That's why we have our fingerprints even different. God made things perfectly different. But He made it perfect. We can move, we can see, we can walk, we can run, we can talk, we can feel. And the same thing when you create something. Even from a simple drawing to a sculpture, or to music, you create music or something. So, I inspire all of you guys to recycle. Recycle is the future in art. I'm telling you. There's a lot of people throw stuff in the trash, in an old bicycle, or tricycle, or toy, or pot, or basket. You know, they throw a lot of stuff in the trash. You just have to do is use your mind to imagine what you can do with it, what you can create with it. So today, I just came here to answer questions. If you guys got questions for me, please feel free to lift your hand and ask questions. Please. Anybody? Is anybody speak Spanish? You can ask them in Spanish. I speak Spanish too. Hablo español. Si alguien quiere preguntar en español, pregunta.
Did you go to any kind of schooling or university or anything to learn how to do these things, or did you do that on your own?
Well, let me tell you, I didn't have the chance to get a title professional time in my country because I moved here to the United States to work when I was 17. So I left my career halfway. But that doesn't stop me from learning. You know, I came here, I learned the language, and I learned my skills. So this is something that anybody can do. Anybody else? Any other question?
What inspired you to make this artwork?
Nature. Nature. People. Really, I'm not, when I see something, let's say I found a piece of metal or piece of plastic, the first thing I think is that I can use it for something. And when I'm creating a piece of art, maybe that piece I able to use it this time or the next time. So what I do is I collect screws, nuts, washers, plastic covers. I'm more into metal because this is what I'm expert in metal. But I use plastic, wires, rubber, tape, anything to make it happen. What inspired me to do art? That's a good question. And let me tell you, I draw since I was in 3rd grade in school. I used to, the teachers always told me to make the drawings of body parts on the board, on the chalkboard. That's how I started doing art. But I like it since I was like 7, 8 years old. I used to make my own toys out of wood, knives, rifles, guns, and cars, out of pieces of rock and wood. That was inspired me from maybe the need for toys. I never have actually any plastic toy for me. Never have. And I know we don't have that problem here in the United States. You know, we have all kinds of stuff here. It's affordable. But in my time, it wasn't affordable. So I used to make my own toys. Anybody else? Excuse me? The name? No, actually, I want you guys to name it. What do you think is a good name for this room? Anybody live there? Tell me a name. So, is anybody here can tell me if would like to do something like that? Does anybody would like to know how to do something like that? One, two, three. Create something like this. If you guys got the knowledge to do something like that, you guys will do it. Will do it? Okay, so I challenge you guys to create something and bring it to school so we can display like I did. Create it in your house, glue it with anything, use wire to anything. Yes. You will do it? Okay? So, if you guys do that, if you guys, any of you, bring something already made in your house, something can stand up by itself, legs, arms, head, everything body, I will come especially here, now we can create something for it. No? Huh? Yeah. So, anybody got no question?
How did you make a horse?
How I make the horse? The horse, let me tell you, first I make the head, and then the legs, and the last thing I make is the body. I didn't take no measurements, I didn't take, this is just from my mind. I was trying to see if I got the right proportion in making a horse. So this horse is not cast, it's made out of pieces of board. I put the pieces of board together, I weld it, and I grind it. And I give it the shape by grinding. This is a carved steel. Same thing to do with wood, they carve it. I carve this in steel. Every single leg, every single thing in the head is made out of carbon. And the sheet metal of the body is handmade in hand forge with the heat and the torch and hammers. You ever guys see someone to do kind of stuff like that? Anybody has a family to do art? Any of you? Anybody have someone to do art? Here. None? Okay, so you guys are going to be the first one in the family. You start doing this. You know? So it's good. It's good to be doing something different than everybody else. Any more questions? Porque hago cosas así. Why I do things like this? Because nobody else does the way I do it. See? I got my own style of art. And if you look on the internet, nobody, you can find hundreds of people doing art in metal. But everybody has their own style. I got my own style. And that's why I do it, because I love art. I love to do things with my hands. I love to challenge myself that I can make. You know? And now that I see it done, it's a really good satisfaction that you know that you create something that maybe some people maybe it's not good. Maybe it's not good, maybe it's not attractive. But the good thing is I create it and I love it because it's my hobby. I do art because I have fun with it. Any other questions? How long? The horse or the dinosaur? The dinosaur? It took me like a couple weeks to do it, not 8 hours a day, just I got a book. My goal is to make someday a comic book called Basic Elements. And I create that book, so that protecting my art. Art cannot be protected unless it's part of a story. That's something you guys have to know. If you guys make a character, and you don't have any name, and it's not part of a story, anybody can copy and can reproduce it and sell it for you. It's not giving you nothing. So what I did is I made my own story and I created all the characters in my story. If someday you guys got a chance to come to my museum, you guys will be able to see the whole collection of my art. And I name it, everything I name it, I put on names, I keep records. I keep records of everything. What the name, when I made it, what part of the story, so that I can identify. And I put names that nobody imagine what kind of names I put on it. Not like Robert or Peter or Pablito or anything, you know? Not regular names. So I try not to copy names. I try not to copy nothing that it can be eventually for someone else. Yes?
What's your favorite project?
My favorite project, I have all of them my favorite, but I got one, it takes me more time. It takes me about a year to make it. It's a 7-foot tall robot, female robot. Made out of bronze. Made out of bronze. Beautiful piece of art I did. I think it's the most expensive piece of art I have. And I think that was going to take more time to do. The lovely project I did, in art, that's the one I did. That's a bronze piece. And it's a robot, a female robot that you can take it apart. You can take it apart and put it back together, you light out, it did that by itself. And it's pretty beautiful. I think everywhere I put it on display is the most attractive piece for all of what I have. I got so much 2 foot, 7 foot, 6 footers, you know. Yes. That one. Calix. Calix. Name is Calix. This is a part of my story. This is one of the main characters in my story. That one? Well, that's the one that's made out of bronze. That's the one that took me more time to build it than any other piece of art. I do a lot of pieces of art, like, not only for my collection, I do it for other things. And I think that one will take me over the year because I have to hand forge in bronze, and then hand carving, hand polish, and it's shiny as a gold. That's why I think it takes me more time. Any other questions?
Have you found an illustrator for your comic book yet?
Not yet. Not yet. I got a couple people interested on it, but it cost me too much money. I couldn't afford it. So, but I do have a whole story. I got all the drawings. I got all the characters. The whole 9 yards, but I'm waiting for the right time so I can and the money to build it. So maybe first the comic book first, and then maybe an animation on it. Yes. Anybody else? Any other questions? Can you hear you? My first piece of art was a mechanical arm that I made. About that size, made it out of bronze, and it took me, I don't know, I got a lot of experience, I can do things real quick. If I got the parts, all the parts that I need, I think what it takes me more time is pick up the parts, you know. Sometimes I'm building a robot or a piece of art and I don't have the right pieces. So I'm looking for pieces to mix it up right. Most famous? That one. That one. It weighs, that one weighs like 300 pounds. It's real solid. It's real heavy. Real heavy. And I have to take it apart, move it, and put it back together again when I put it back. And most of it right now we keep it on boxes or in storage. But we're gonna go display somewhere. This one? Calics. Yeah. I got one in gold, and I got another one in silver. One is calic, the other one is steel. Well, we're gonna decide. What's the name that we're gonna decide to put this one?
I have the ones that we have here. We have Ecobond, Bush, Splinter, and Blade. So we will send out ballots and we will vote.
Okay, okay. Anybody else? Let's see. What's the question? Oh, how I meet my wife. Wow. I meet my wife in a contest of music. She's a professional singer and I'm a writer, songwriter. So we met in a competition and we did in California. And she wins. Yes. Anybody else? You can put your name on the list. Yes, please. Another name on the list. Eugene. Wanda. What?
Thank you, Midland Valley. Mustang, let's give them applause. Don't throw away things that you can reuse. Now, one thing we want to say to Mr. CIANNI is he came here out of his own free will because he wanted to inspire you guys. So we wanted to give him something to say thank him. So open it up. Let's see what we got. Okay, Mustang, that is the end of this presentation. If you are in another teacher's class, you can go